Shame is a painful feeling. You are not good enough, that you are wrong. Sometimes shame is passed on from the childhood due to toxic parenting. Challenge the voice in your head. Is this shame telling the truth or it's just the fear? My name is Dr. Kailash Mantry. I am a life coach and a mental health consultant. For the last 35 years, we have been researching on mental illnesses and we are 200% confident that we can cure all of them. But we don't give guarantee, because when we give guarantee, that means it's our responsibility, and even if you don't cooperate, it's our responsibility. That way it does not happen. It is your mental illness. You have to take full responsibility, and our job is to support you, to share our experiences and to let you come out of it. We are successful in curing schizophrenia, bipolar, autism, ADHD, stammering, epilepsy, Parkinson, Alzheimer, migraine, drug addict, alcoholic, OCD, anxiety disorder, panic disorder, insomnia, and you name it, the mental illness, and we are sure of helping you. Today's topic is shame, and most of the mental patients have a feeling of shame or guilt or both. Now let's understand with some examples situations where people feel shameful. In one of the patients who came to me, when he was in the 3rd standard, he must have done some mistakes. He does not remember, but teacher made him naked and stand naked in the classroom in front of his friends. For years he was not able to feel comfortable with his memory, and he isolated himself from the friends. Second example is someone was watching porn movie and some elderly people saw him watching porn movie and he was feeling shameful. Third example is somebody was carrying contraceptive in his bags and mother checked that bag and she found out the contraceptive and he was feeling shameful. Fourth example was somebody wrote a letter to some girl who was in a hostel. Instead of reaching the letter to the girl, it reached to the principal's table. Principal opened that letter. She showed this letter to the mother of the girl, and this fact was conveyed to the boy also by her mother, and he was feeling shameful. And there are many examples. And in life, there is no person who has not done any mistakes or his mistakes were not caught and he is feeling shameful. Now let's understand what is the difference between guilt and shame. Guilt is on action. You did something wrong and you are feeling guilty. Shame is you feel that I am not worthy enough. I am not good enough. I am wrong. This is a more serious problem than guilt, because here you are invalidating yourself, and it comes only when you take anything very seriously. If you don't take any incident seriously, you cannot be much affected by the feeling called shame. So let's understand the topic today. What is shame? Why people feel shameful? How to come out of it? And my final message for people who are feeling shameful. Now let's understand what is shame. Shame is a painful feeling. You are not good enough, that you are wrong, and you should be ashamed of it talking to people. Shameful experience always happens in a group. It doesn't happen privately. You don't feel shameful for anything what you do. Even the boy who was watching porn movie, he was not shameful for watching porn movie. He was shameful because he was caught. The person who was carrying contraceptive, he was not shameful of carrying the contraceptive. But just because he was caught, he was feeling shameful. So it is always a social event which makes you feel shameful. This feeling is deeper than guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame says, you are wrong. Now, the truth is, you are not wrong. Whatever mistake you did, including the 4-5 examples I shared, the child who was made naked in the child, he was not wrong. He did some mistakes. The person who was watching the porn movie, he was enjoying watching the porn movie. He was not wrong. If you are adult, the desire of sex is there, and watching porn is normal. The person who was carrying the contraceptive, he was also not wrong. Anyway, he can get an opportunity. Better to keep things in handy. But because he was caught, he was feeling shameful. The person who wrote a love letter to a girl, he only expressed his feeling, but people made fun of it, and more people were involved in it, so he was feeling shameful. Shame often comes from judgment, rejections, failures, traumas, and past bad events, including harsh self-criticism. It can be triggered by mistakes, failures, rejections, Everybody experiences shame in their lifetime, but people hide it. They don't share it. Now let's talk, when do people feel shameful? After being judged, humiliated, or rejected. When they feel like a burden or believe they have disappointed someone. When comparing themselves with others and feeling that I am less. After making mistakes, especially in public. When recalling painful experiences from the past. Sometimes shame is passed on from the childhood due to toxic parenting or toxic family members or toxic culture, toxic religion, hypocrisy in religion or toxic relationship. Now let's talk why shame hurts so much. It attacks your identity. It is not just what you did, but who you are. Shame creates isolation. It makes you hide from people, disconnect from people. It affects your confidence, your relationship, and your sense of worth. Over the time, it can lead to anxiety, depression, panic attack, tension, stress, including emotional numbness. Shames make you silent, afraid to talk, afraid to speak, afraid to ask your natural self. Let's talk about the impact of shame in people's life. Emotionally, you may feel embarrassed, unworthy, or afraid of being seen. Mentally, you will overthink, you will blame yourself, or believe you are not enough. Socially, you may pull away from people, hide yourself, disconnect with people, feel uncomfortable in close relationships. Physically, chronic shame can cause stress, tension, anxiety in your body. Spiritually or personally, you may feel disconnected from your values, from your dreams, and from sense of purpose of life. Now let's talk how to deal with shame in a healthy way. Identifying the incidents of your shameful feeling makes you powerful. Separate yourself from the mistakes. You are not your mistakes. You are not what happened to you. Talk about it. Share with somebody close to you or a life coach, and the healing process will start. Challenge the voice in your head. Is this shame telling the truth or it's just the fear? Practice self-compassion, self-love, self-respect. Be kind to yourself the way you would be with somebody else. Surround yourself with people who understand you, trust you, support you, and you will be healed from the shame feeling. Let go of perfection. You don't have to be flawless to be worthy of love, connection, and relationship. Focus on healing, not hiding. Every time you show up with honesty, the feeling of shame wins. Now my final message to people who experience shame in their life. Shame says you are not good enough, but that is not the truth. You are good enough. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are not unlovable. Your worth is not measured by the past or flaws or anybody else's opinion. Healing from state starts with honesty, courage, and self-kindness. You don't have to carry this forever. Let it go slowly and you'll come back to who you really are. You deserve peace, you deserve love, you deserve happiness, and you deserve to be free. So stop feeling shameful. Yes, some incidents have happened. Don't take it seriously. It has happened with many people. It is normal to make mistakes, to be caught. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody gets caught. Focus on your goal. Focus on the purpose of your life. Focus on experiencing love and you will be out of it. Thank you.